Stoicism, the ancient philosophy that has captivated thinkers and seekers alike, offers a profound and practical approach to navigating the challenges of modern life, including the pervasive issue of anxiety. By drawing upon the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophers, we can cultivate a mindset that empowers us to confront and overcome the often debilitating effects of anxiety. The Stoic perspective on anxiety. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the fundamental understanding that we have limited control over external circumstances, but we have complete control over our own thoughts, emotions, and responses. Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic thinkers, famously stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This principle is particularly relevant when it comes to confronting anxiety. Distinguishing between what we can and cannot control, Stoics emphasize the importance of differentiating between what is within our control and what is not. Anxiety often stems from a preoccupation with factors beyond our influence, such as future outcomes, the actions of others, or uncontrollable external events. By redirecting our focus to what we can actively influence, we can reclaim a sense of agency and alleviate the burden of anxiety. Embracing acceptance and equanimity. Stoics believed in cultivating a state of equanimity, which involves accepting life's inevitable challenges and uncertainties with grace and inner calm. Marcus Aurelius, the revered Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." By embracing acceptance and maintaining a balanced perspective, we can neutralize the emotional intensity of anxiety and respond with greater clarity and purpose. Practicing rational detachment. Stoics encourage the practice of rational detachment, which involves observing our thoughts and emotions with a sense of objectivity, rather than becoming entangled in them. When faced with anxiety, we can train ourselves to step back, examine our thought patterns, and assess the validity and usefulness of our concerns. This cognitive distance can help us make more informed and constructive decisions, rather than being swept away by the tide of anxious thoughts. Leveraging the power of perspective. As Stoic thinkers emphasized the importance of maintaining a broader perspective on life's challenges. Seneca, the renowned Stoic philosopher, wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." By consciously shifting our perspective to consider the larger context and the transient nature of our experiences, we can often reduce the perceived magnitude of our anxieties, allowing us to respond with greater resilience. Cultivating gratitude and appreciation. Stoics recognize the transformative power of gratitude and appreciation. By focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, even amidst adversity, we can cultivate a sense of contentment and diminish the hold that anxiety may have on us. Marcus Aurelius encouraged the practice of recognizing the good in each moment, stating, "The universe is full of good things, everywhere full of them." By embracing the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, we can develop the inner resources to confront and overcome anxiety. Through the practice of mindfulness, rational detachment, and a steadfast commitment to personal growth, we can transcend the limitations of anxiety and unlock a profound sense of resilience, clarity, and purpose. Cultivating resilience. Stoic strategies for discarding anxious thoughts. Stoic principles for confronting anxiety can be a formidable adversary, infiltrating our thoughts and disrupting our peace of mind. However, the ancient Stoic philosophers offer a powerful antidote, a set of principles and practices that can help us confront and discard anxious thoughts. In this article, we'll explore 30 Stoic quotes that illuminate the path to cultivating resilience and reclaiming our inner tranquility. Embracing the present moment. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Marcus Aurelius. The Stoics emphasize the importance of living in the present moment, rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. By focusing our attention on the here and now, we can find solace and clarity, free from the shackles of anxiety. Distinguishing what we can control. The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I actually control. Epictetus Stoicism teaches us to clearly distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. By accepting the limitations of our control, we can direct our energy towards the areas where we can make a real difference, rather than fretting over circumstances beyond our influence. Refraining adversity. The universe is transformation. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Marcus Aurelius. Stoics view adversity not as a burden, but as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. By reframing our challenges as chances to cultivate resilience, we can transform our anxious thoughts into fuel for our personal development. Practicing temperance. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. Stoicism encourages the practice of temperance, or self-control. By learning to regulate our emotional responses to external events, we can prevent anxiety from overwhelming us and undermining our ability to make rational decisions. Cultivating equanimity. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Marcus Aurelius. Equanimity, or inner serenity, is a hallmark of Stoic philosophy. By maintaining a calm and balanced perspective, even in the face of adversity, we can navigate the storms of life with greater composure and clarity. Embracing uncertainty. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. Stoics acknowledge the inherent uncertainty of life and embrace it as a natural part of the human experience. By accepting that we cannot control every outcome, we can free ourselves from the burden of trying to predict the unpredictable and focus on what we can influence. Finding meaning in service. The universe is transformation. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of finding meaning and purpose through service to others. By shifting our focus away from our own anxieties and towards the needs of those around us, we can cultivate a sense of purpose and discover new sources of resilience. Cultivating gratitude. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. Stoics encourage the practice of gratitude, recognizing and appreciating the blessings and opportunities that life offers, even amidst the challenges. By adopting a mindset of thankfulness, we can counter the negative thought patterns that often contribute to anxiety. The Stoic philosophers offer timeless wisdom that can help us navigate the turbulent waters of anxiety. By embracing these principles and practices, we can develop the resilience to confront and discard our anxious thoughts and cultivate a more serene and purposeful life. Embracing uncertainty. Stoic perspectives on managing worry. Stoicism and the art of embracing uncertainty in the face of life's inherent unpredictability. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers profound wisdom for managing worry and anxiety. At the heart of Stoic teachings is the recognition that we have control over only a small fraction of our circumstances, while the majority lies outside our influence. By embracing this fundamental truth, Stoics have cultivated strategies to find peace and resilience in the midst of uncertainty. Refraining worry. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics understood that worry often arises from our futile attempts to control the uncontrollable. Marcus Aurelius, the revered Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, reminds us, the universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Rather than fighting against the inevitable flux of life, the Stoics encourage us to shift our focus inward, concentrating on the aspects we can influence, our own judgments, actions, and responses. Distinguishing between controllable and uncontrollable. A core Stoic principle is the clear delineation between what is within our power and what lies beyond it. Epictetus, one of the most prominent Stoic thinkers, famously stated, "There are things which are within our power, and there are things which are beyond our power." By cultivating this discernment, we can direct our energy and attention towards the former, while letting go of the latter. Embracing the present moment. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment, rather than dwelling on the past or anxiously anticipating the future. As Seneca, the Roman statesman and philosopher, observed, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. By anchoring ourselves in the here and now, we can reduce the mental burden of worrying about what might or might not happen. Practicing negative visualization. Of the Stoics' most powerful techniques for managing anxiety is negative visualization, the practice of contemplating the loss or absence of the things we value. Marcus Aurelius advised, rehearse them in your mind, the loss of property, reputation, life, everything you hold dear. This exercise helps us cultivate gratitude for our blessings and prepare for potential adversity, mitigating the impact of future setbacks. Developing equanimity. At the core of Stoic philosophy is the pursuit of equanimity, a state of inner calm and balance in the face of life's ups and downs. The Stoics believe that by cultivating this equanimity, we could find peace and clarity, even amidst the most challenging circumstances. As Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Embracing impermanence. Stoics recognize the transient nature of all things, including our own existence. Seneca wrote, "We are not given a short life, but we make it short, and we are not ill-supplied but wasteful of it." By accepting the impermanence of life, we can let go of the illusion of control and embrace the uncertainty that is the fundamental condition of our existence. Nurturing self-awareness and self-discipline. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and self-discipline as tools for managing anxiety. By cultivating a deeper understanding of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, we can learn to detach from unhelpful patterns and respond to uncertainty with greater clarity and composure. As Marcus Aurelius advises, the universe's change, your life is your perception of it. The Stoic philosophers offer a profound and timeless wisdom for confronting and discarding anxiety in the face of life's inherent uncertainty. By reframing our relationship with worry, differentiating between the controllable and uncontrollable, and cultivating equanimity and self-awareness, we can find the courage to embrace the unpredictable nature of our existence and live with greater resilience and inner peace. Equanimity in the face of adversity. Lessons from Stoic philosopher. Stoic wisdom for navigating life's challenge in a world that often seems dominated by chaos and uncertainty. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a timeless antidote, the cultivation of equanimity, or the ability to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity, deeply rooted in the belief that our perception of events, rather than the events themselves, determines our emotional response. Stoic teachings have the power to transform how we confront and conquer the anxieties that can so easily consume us. Confront anxiety with clarity and courage. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is the recognition that we have control over our thoughts and actions, but not the external circumstances that often trigger our anxiety. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously stated, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By shifting our focus from what we cannot control to what we can, we unlock the power to approach even the most daunting challenges with clarity and courage. Embrace the uncertainty of life. Stoic thinkers understood that life is inherently unpredictable and that clinging to the illusion of control only breeds more anxiety. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." By embracing the ever-changing nature of existence and cultivating a mindset of adaptability, we can learn to navigate the inevitable twists and turns of life with a sense of equanimity and grace. Prioritize what truly matters in a world that often values external markers of success over inner peace. Stoicism encourages us to shift our priorities. As Seneca, another influential Stoic, observed, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. By focusing on what truly matters, our character, our relationships, and our pursuit of virtue, we can free ourselves from the grip of anxiety and find greater fulfillment in our lives. Develop a mindset of gratitude. As Stoic philosophers recognize the power of gratitude as an antidote to anxiety. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." By cultivating a mindset of appreciation for the blessings we do have, rather than dwelling on what we lack, we can shift our perspective and unlock a newfound sense of contentment and resilience. Embrace the impermanence of emotions. One of the key insights of Stoicism is the understanding that emotions, like all things in life, are ultimately fleeting and impermanent. As Seneca observed, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. By acknowledging the transient nature of our emotions, we can learn to ride the waves of anxiety without being consumed by them, and emerge from the experience stronger and more resilient. Cultivate an attitude of detachment. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate an attitude of detachment from the external events and circumstances that can trigger our anxiety. As Epictetus advised, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By learning to observe our thoughts and emotions with a sense of detachment, we can choose to respond to life's challenges with equanimity and wisdom, rather than being swept away by fear and anxiety. Embrace the present moment in a world that is often consumed by anxious thoughts about the past or the future. Stoicism offers a powerful antidote: the cultivation of presence and mindfulness. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." By focusing our attention on the here and now, we can free ourselves from the shackles of anxiety and find greater peace and clarity in our lives. Stoic wisdom for a resilient life in a world that can often feel overwhelming and uncertain. The timeless wisdom of Stoicism offers a powerful blueprint for navigating life's challenges with equanimity and grace. By embracing the core principles of Stoicism, the cultivation of self-control, the recognition of our limitations, and the celebration of what we can control, we can unlock a newfound sense of resilience and inner peace, even in the face of adversity. As we continue to navigate the complexities of modern life, may the lessons of the Stoics serve as a beacon, guiding us towards a more tranquil and fulfilling existence. Finding tranquility amidst chaos. Stoic principles for emotional stability. Embracing Stoic wisdom, navigating anxiety through mindfulness, and resilience. Confront anxiety. The Stoic perspective in a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a powerful antidote to the debilitating effects of anxiety. At the heart of Stoic teachings lies the fundamental belief that we have the power to control our thoughts, emotions, and actions, even in the face of external circumstances beyond our control. Separating the controllable from the uncontrollable. Of the core principles of Stoicism is the notion of the circle of control. Stoics recognize that there are certain aspects of our lives that are within our control, such as our thoughts, beliefs, and reactions, while there are others that lie outside our sphere of influence, such as the actions of others or the events that unfold around us. By focusing our energy and attention on the things we can control, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience. Embracing mindfulness and acceptance. Stoics emphasize the importance of mindfulness and acceptance in confronting anxiety. Instead of resisting or fighting against our feelings of unease, they encourage us to observe them with detachment and equanimity. By acknowledging our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we can begin to let go of the need to control every aspect of our lives and find a sense of tranquility in the present moment. Reframing challenges as opportunity. Stoic philosophy also encourages us to view challenges and obstacles not as threats, but as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. When faced with anxiety-provoking situations, Stoics encourage us to ask ourselves, what can I learn from this experience? Or how can I use this as a chance to develop my resilience and inner strength? Practical Stoic strategies for emotional stability. Stoics offer a wealth of practical strategies for cultivating emotional stability and confronting anxiety. One such approach is the practice of negative visualization, in which individuals imagine the worst-case scenario and consciously accept the possibility of its occurrence. By doing so, they can reduce the power of anxiety and better prepare themselves to face challenges with equanimity. Another Stoic technique is the use of self-talk and internal dialogue. Stoics encourage individuals to question their automatic thoughts and beliefs, challenging negative self-talk and replacing it with more constructive and empowering narratives. This process of cognitive restructuring can help individuals reframe their experiences and maintain a sense of perspective in the face of anxiety. The wisdom of Stoic thinkers throughout history. Stoic philosophers have offered profound insights into the nature of anxiety and the path to emotional well-being. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic thinker, famously wrote, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." This sentiment encapsulates the Stoic belief that our perception of the world and our subsequent reactions are largely within our control. Epictetus, another influential Stoic, reminds us that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This emphasis on personal responsibility and the power of our own choices is a central tenet of Stoic philosophy and a valuable tool in confronting anxiety. Embracing the Stoic mindset. By embracing the principles of Stoicism, individuals can cultivate a greater sense of inner peace, emotional stability, and resilience in the face of anxiety. Through mindfulness, acceptance, and a focus on what is within their control, Stoics have demonstrated that it is possible to find tranquility amidst the chaos of modern life. As we navigate the challenges of the present moment, let us turn to the wisdom of the Stoics, who have offered a timeless blueprint for emotional well-being and personal growth. By incorporating their teachings into our own lives, we can learn to confront anxiety with courage, compassion, and a steadfast commitment to our own inner strength. Conclusion. The Stoic philosophers of ancient Greece and Rome offer a powerful antidote to the anxieties of modern life. By embracing their principles of resilience, equanimity, and emotional stability, we can learn to confront uncertainty with clarity and purpose. At the heart of Stoic wisdom lies the recognition that we have limited control over external circumstances, but we can cultivate mastery over our own thoughts and responses. This is the key to discarding anxious ruminations and finding tranquility amidst the chaos of the world. One of the central Stoic tenets is the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. Anxiety often arises when we fixate on factors beyond our influence, such as the actions of others or the unpredictable nature of events. The Stoics teach us to focus our energy on the things we can actually manage, our judgments, desires, and reactions. Through practices like mindfulness, cognitive restructuring, and a commitment to virtue, the Stoics show us how to build resilience in the face of adversity. By reframing challenging situations as opportunities for growth and self-improvement, we can learn to view anxiety not as a debilitating emotion, but as a call to action. The Stoic philosophers also emphasize the importance of embracing uncertainty. In a world that seems increasingly volatile and unpredictable, this wisdom is particularly relevant. Instead of succumbing to worry and rumination, the Stoics encourage us to cultivate a mindset of adaptability and equanimity. Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic thinkers, famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This principle lies at the heart of Stoic emotional management. By training ourselves to respond to life's challenges with clarity, reason, and self-control, we can transcend the grip of anxiety and find lasting tranquility. Underpinning all of these Stoic insights is a deep respect for the inherent dignity and potential of the human spirit. The Stoics recognized that we are not merely passive victims of circumstance, but active agents in the shaping of our own lives. By aligning our thoughts and actions with the principles of virtue, they believe, we could achieve a level of emotional stability and contentment that transcends the vicissitudes of fortune. In an age characterized by constant stimulation, information overload, and the pressures of modern life, The Stoic philosophy offers a refreshingly grounded and pragmatic approach to confronting anxiety. By embracing their teachings on resilience, equanimity, and the mastery of our own minds, we can cultivate a sense of inner calm and clarity that empowers us to navigate the challenges of the present moment with grace and purpose. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, the wisdom of the Stoics serves as a powerful reminder that the path to a life well lived lies not in the pursuit of external validation or the avoidance of all discomfort, but in the cultivation of virtue, self-awareness, and a deep appreciation for the inherent dignity of the human experience. By confronting our anxieties with the same steadfast courage and clarity that define the Stoic philosophers, we can unlock a newfound sense of resilience, purpose, and emotional well-being.